Daddy-os. Where's this other phone at? Where are we at on charge? It's actually good. Alright. Let me get to the building. Alright, cool. So let's get started. Let's get over here. Population is better. We're over here to fix up all it is. Alright. Beautiful. Let's see, can I fix this corner right here? Or we can... Hold up. And then we'll do something like this. Thank you. There we go, something like this. Yeah, and something like, no, like this. Daddy-o, what's good? How art thou, man? How you feeling, bro? Hold up, let me see. Is my levels, I think the browser, wait, how's my mic doing? Mic is good? I bet. What's going on, Daddy-o? How you feeling, man? Yeah, I think my volume is good. Alright. Now over here, right now we're still redeveloping one of our first neighborhoods. Trying to get this so that this looks good. Maybe I use a net lane around here. Yeah. Let's see. Fence, road mark, net lanes. Motorway. This one. How's your day going? What you been up to? Border, edges. Yeah. Go something like this. Something like this. And then, all right. I can't do this right. I don't. Oh man, maybe this is exactly why Moose does his the way he does his. Okay, this kind of makes sense now. I don't like that. Should I have done that on the ground then? Oh my god, bro. Wow. Oh, you are an engineer. Godspeed to you, dude. Whew. You know what's crazy? I would love to try something like that, though. But damn, more power to you, dude. More power to you, my G. Let's do this. You. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I can deal with that. Thank you. Yeah, I don't like when it touches the shoulders. I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna have to play around. I know Moose has a technique. It takes much longer, but I'm all about everything looking good, and that just doesn't look good to me, Dadios. That's fine. Nah, because we can bring it to that edge. It just, I don't know. It just didn't look good right there. So we won't be doing it there. It's wrong. Alright. Alright, cool. Almost something. Go. There we go. Hold out a little bit more right there. Yeah. That's fine. It doesn't bleed too bad for my eyes, so. Oh shit. Oh no, they have all the same business? Let me see something real quick. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. No, that's the... Okay. Oh, I got so scared. I thought that I didn't put down a static plot. Because this building is a plot, right? This front is supposed to be a pop. So if I, like, delete this... And we go low. Like, we go... No. Sub-element, no. Sub-element, no. What about sub? No. Interesting. Hold on. I'm confused. I am actually confused. Is there not a way I can delete this? Alright, so let's actually, alright, we got to do something over here to make this look way better now, because that sucks. Will right everywhere work on top of, let me see something. Let's see, Shift Control W. Alright, sick. Sick. Also, how am I camera? There we go. Alright, so we will come over here. I am going to, oh, it's right down there, so let's put this at 5. Maybe I should have just did 4, but it'd be like that sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot, this is the, I can do whatever. Alright, so then we will come over here, we will go to image, Atlas, let's see here. This is a British spot, right? So why not put the homies Broom's Burger right over here, Daddy-O? Ah, but I need, damn, it would be better with the black background. Fuck me, dude. Let me see. No. Yeah, this is fine. Then bring this down here. No, oh, it's the other option. It may be the other option. Hold up. There we go. Alright. Alright, sick. So we'll keep this right here. Let's edit absolute size. I want the y-axis. Is it the y-axis or the x-axis? I think it's the x-axis. I want it to be longer. So let's do this by like 400 and see what that gives me. Alright, cool. That gives me something. 550. Alright, this works out. Do this, grab this, put this like right about here, right on top of there. Okay. Beautiful. No. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, cool. And then at nighttime, right? If we wanted, damn, I should have went to this one. This one looks so fucking dope. Oh wait, no, we didn't do the light up things. Damn, Daddy-Os. We have to do the light up things. Fuck me. Alright, let's do this. Do this, appearance. There, stage end, static method, mod, this, effects, get nightlight. Oh, Daddy-Os, we are out here. Now, what we want to do though, if we wanted to make that brighter, which we could, but I don't, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it as an example. Oh, why the fuck not? Math, multiply, 5. Yeah. Maybe let's remove less. Let's add. Let's math. Let's go multiply. Let's go 3. then we will go to add, no, we will go to copy, we will go to paste, we will go to at current node, there we go. Beautiful. All right. There we go. All right. All right. So I don't know. Will I be able, because this is copy and paste, to actually switch this? I don't know. Let's see something. If I go to switch that. Oh, all right. They let me switch it. Okay. And then we'll take absolute size off of that. But I wouldn't want that one. We will go... No. I'm fucking this up. Actually, I think we may have to... Yeah, let's take that one out. Let's add... Let's just add that root. It's fine. We'll start with a new one. It's down there anyway. That's fine. Let's not get like cute. Let's just keep shit simple. You feel me? Oh, do your thing, Daddy-O. Do your thing, man. Appreciate that. Alright, so Atlas. We will do Bruins Burger. We will do... Which one is that? It's that one, right? And then which one is this one? It's this one. I like this one. So what we will want to do is take this one. That's fine. Bring that right over here. Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. And I could get like signs to put around here to make it look better, to give it more depth. Because this one should, let's see here. Alright, let's do this. Keep that for right now. Let's get this a nightlight. Parent. Add stage. Static. Mod. Bell zone. Effects. Night. Yes. Add, math, multiply, 3 o'clock, phenomenal. Alright, keep that. Alright, so we're good. We're all good, that is. We can take those appearance settings out. I should just start keeping them like this so the windows are much cleaner. Oh, you can't move this one. Okay, sick. Sick. All right. Let's see here. If I go 90 on this, what will be my measurements? 85, 75. Okay, cool. All right. Beautiful. And then what we can do here, Daddy-O's. Okay. Go back to custom. All right, cool. Let's keep that there. That's our first bearded Bruins Burger in this city, because I don't think we have a Bruins Burger in Kissoon yet. Am I wrong? I don't think so. We should start keeping a list of stuff like this, actually. Give me a second, Daddy-O's. Let's open up another Google Docs. File, new document. Content creator, brand locations. Kissoon. Okay, cool. Alright, bet. Brown's Burger. And if I'm not mistaken, we should be on El Dizu Avenue, right? El Dizu. Okay, Brown's Burgers. Dizu Ave. And T. Lane. Okay, sick. Beautiful, beautiful. Now come back over here. Yo, Common, what's good? What's good? Welcome to my surprise Monday stream. What's good though, Daddy? How you feeling? I was in the mood to build Kissoon, Daddy-O's. And my hours for Wednesday's gonna shift by like 2 hours. I gotta start at like 9:30 instead. So I was like, you know what, bro? I want to build, and it's September, so like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's get more people up in the community. But yeah, Daddy, I'm just chilling, bro. Labor Day's chill. I'm high, just drinking earlier, so just relaxing right now, building. Alright, so we will go to the decals because I be. Alright, there we go. This way. I should be very careful with my scrolling as well, because this has fucked me before. Alright. There we go. Damn, where are the Bruins Burgers joints? See, I have mad decals. Oh shit, well... Sorry you bored, Daddy. Let's hope I can keep you entertained. You feel me? Let's hope I can keep you entertained. But nah, yeah, I can kind of feel you on that, bro. I can kind of feel you on that, especially for a Monday. It's really, really weird, bro. No. No. Well, we could. It's not like we can't go with that. That was not a bad vibe. Let me see something. Alright, something like this. And then... No. 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 Do we have smaller versions? We have to have smaller versions. Yes. Let's go. Big W's. This one. Yes. I may just center... I'm sorry. I'm going to center this. Damn, I just had it, bro. What the fuck? Wait, stop. 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 Dude, what the fuck? I hate myself. On Thursdays. Alright, it should be going. Alright, let's go back. Let's actually concentrate. Something like this. Do something like this. And then, oh, we do have one of these. Oh! That's actually fire. Can I get one more? I just wish it was better. That's my fault. It's my fault. I did something. I broke the game. I broke the game. Because there's some... I gotta sort this out. I don't know how to make them sort. Oh, let's go. Add apocalypse. Yes, sir. Alright, cool. We'll keep that. Oh, do your thing, Daddy. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I'm waiting for... I can't wait till September 5th, bro. I need to see the results. I don't think I'm gonna win, but I need to see the results. You feel me? All right. Yeah, this is an ad. I like this. There we go. Also, I'm drinking no liquor on stream today. We're drinking San Pellegrino, you know, glass bottles, because that's just how you gotta do it. I had a plastic bottle one, bro, and they really just don't taste the same. And then this had the like bare top for it. It didn't have the screw on top, which damn. Alright, so here we go. Alright, cool. Frame rate is gonna frame rate for me, Dadios. I'm sorry. Alright, so that's good. And the reason we're even doing any of this is because the fucking ads are here. And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck, man? So, hold on. Let me go and add some more stuff here so that it looks good. Excusez-moi. Where's the Foot Locker? Isn't there a Foot Locker that we... No, wait. There's also a mall, right? Well, that mall is pretty far. And I have to redo that mall, too. Okay. Let's see here. What can we put? No. Okay. What is a Cactus Club? Alright, no, I need something that'll fit here properly. I don't think I'm gonna find anything that's gonna fit here. For like this type of banner. Alright. There we go. No. You're killing me, game. I need a banner. Oh, thank fucking God. No, because then this is too brolic. No. No. Okay. Okay. None of this is gonna work for me. Damn, Dadios. No Walmart. Pizza would be fire, but I don't think we have. Oh, ho, yes. Yes. But will it work this way? No, because nothing wants to work for me today, y'all. Wait, nope, this will work. You see, and you know what's crazy? I cannot delete this part. Like, I cannot delete this little thing here. Watch. Oh, fuck you. Yo, who was here early? Yo, that ass dude, I was trying to delete that billboard for the longest. It's one right. Give me the fucking bill. Suck my... Alright. Alright. So now we just need to cover up this, because that's still going to be there, right? Let me see something. Okay. Oh, now that doesn't want to show. Let's see. Okay. And then can we do a Wells Fargo and it won't look weird? It will look weird. The sizing, oh man, there needs to be some... I think there were consistent sizing and that shit just, you know, it fucked up. Okay. Okay, cool. Actually, this may work. And then now that that's there, I can delete this. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, sick. So now that we have that, all right, sick. Now let's come back to the Planet Pizza. And Chirpy's is taking over. Y'all should go watch the new Chaos vid. No, we need a better... Hold up. There. Let's do... There we go. Something like this. Something like this. Beautiful. And not that one. Hold on, let's see what else do we have here. Yep, alright, sick. We'll do that. And then for the boxing gym, I don't think Red Kool-Aid had many nah, he didn't. Yeah, we'll just do this on a gym like this, yeah. Oh, this whole thing I fucked up? I didn't fuck this whole thing up, did I? Did. Wait, stop. Oh, I should have just moved the props. My bad. Take this off. Let's come to props. Wait, is it really not? Don't tell me they consider this a... They don't consider... There's no way in hell y'all consider this a building. It's not even a network. Alright, you know what, bro? That was bullshit. But you know what? That's cool. I didn't even know that that was a thing that can happen. Alright. Mind you, isn't this crooked? Like, I'm holding it straight, right? That's straight? Alright. Beautiful. Okay, and then there we go, something like this. There we go. Okay, sick. Now we can hit decals, take off props, take off buildings. It should find it. It should. Yeah. Oh my god. Bro, when the game works, like, you see when it works, it be working, bro. That's why it's like, oh, that's why we people who detail and we mod the fuck up. We be like, yeah. Get them on. Do the mods. It's fine. But yeah, Dadios. Alright. I'm so chill. Okay, cool. Now what we can do over here, I really... Let me see something. Is it possible if I go decals and buildings and then I go shift, boom, 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 and then can I grab this building right here? Alright. Okay. Okay. All right, so sick. Now let's get some tables out here. There we go. There we go. And I think we go to, yeah, But yeah, the squares. Yes. There we go. There we go. And then let's go and delete. Let's delete that. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll leave the gym the way the gym is. And then over here, let's recolor. Let's go purple. Yes, actually. And then here we'll go light blue. You think I can hit that light blue? Oh, almost, almost, almost. I hit it. Ah, get the fuck out of here. I'm nice. Now we'll do a magenta one over here. So let's go magenta. So close. But we'll take that. And then we'll do the dark blue, purple, violet. Yes. Alright, this is beautiful. We can do that. And then we'll put like a little trash can. Yeah. Something. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, and then let's go wood. Let's go like that. Alright, sick actually. Yep. Alright, sick. Alright, beautiful. Alright, and then we'll do one more thing to give it some texture. If we used to ever do like a flyover. Let's come over here, stains. No, do this. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, and then something like that. All right, okay, all right, all right, all right. And then over here, what are we looking at? I like this walkway. Here we go. This mix is sick too. I fucks with this. They did their thing. All right. Here we go. There we go. Something like this. All right. Beautiful. Come over here. Sync that up there. Phenomenal. There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. All right, and I think over here maybe there's red brick. I don't want to overuse red brick. Maybe we do regular concrete then and call it a day. It's not like that would be too bad. Let's see this one. Strip concrete beige. Let's see what this looks like. Well, these people do gotta walk on that. Do I want them to walk on something like that? No, so you know what? You know what? Yeah, we do that. No. Yeah, because those are supposed to be mixed, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright, sick. Sick. All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so yeah, we just keep it simple. All right. Beautiful. And then over here, bring that there. There we go. There we go. Something like this. And then bring this over here. It seems that that building is a little on to... That's fine. It should be alright. But damn, if I do any... the decals won't move. Fuck. That's why... Alright. We will leave that here. Also, did I not put the decal? I know, I was like, wait, isn't there a decal that was supposed to be here? Oh, come on. No, I did not just do that. Dude, no, I did not just do that. Oh my god. Alright, let's try this again. And I think buildings, right? Yes. Alright. Oh, hold on. Give me a second, Daddios. Yeah, cool. Let me load right over there. Thank you. See, sometimes you just gotta take it the easy way. A reload will save you. Please have autosave on, Daddios. Oh, wow. Did I just crash? Wow. No way. Hold on. I'm kind of scared now. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to uninstall that last mod I put in. There we go. There we go, there we go. App data, local load, this, that. Streaming data. Damn, what the fuck were they called? I know they were... As if, nah, it's not that. Hold on, where's my Discord? Fuck. Hold on. No, 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 no. Ponds, alright. Cancel. Okay. Delete. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna delete that last joint. Let's just hope the game runs again. Damn. Alright. We gotta go and take the long way. Alright. Alright, so that is loading. Let me see something. Okay, we finally got some loading happening. Let's go. All right. I am looking for so much music stuff. All right. So what I wanted to look for, let's do this. Beautiful, beautiful. Hold up. Something like this. Oh, all right. I found the homework I want to do while we wait for the game to load, Dadios. All right. Hold up, because I don't know if I can do this on YouTube. I'm the only one watching on YouTube, so it should be fine. All right. Give me a second, Dadios. We are going to do this real quick while this is...
Is this garden, but if we're just looking top down at a map like this, we're missing more than half the story. If you take a moment to look closely at the map of Edinburgh, it won't take long to see it's split in two.
There's a very clear division between the old town and the new town.
I think that's so
Between the two
dope,
is this garden, but if we're just looking top down at a map like this, we're missing more than half the story.
They're divided by this big depression in the ground.
Over 20,000 years ago, glaciers carved the Scottish landscape in a way that would make the shape of this city almost inevitable.
This is so dope. This is one of my favorite episodes.
After filming my last video about the map of London, I took the most beautiful train from London up to a place with more words for me to mess up.
What's up, TikTok? I'm in Edinburgh right now.
Edinburgh, you f***ing wank.
What?
Edinburgh. To kind of make two syllables out of the burr at the end, because the word burr in Scotland is usually pronounced as burra.
I found Christopher Fleet because I wandered into a bookstore and saw this book, which obviously caught my eye, and Chris is one of the authors.
My main job is working as a map curator in the National Library of Scotland.
Edinburgh exists where it is because it lies within the field of an extinct
volcano. That's
volcano.
crazy how they put a big ass stadium right
This
behind
big open spot on the map is Holyrood Park, which has never been developed. And this is home to Arthur's Seat, which is the eroded remains of this ancient volcano. It's the highest point in the whole area, so I started off my trip by hiking to the top to get a view of the entire city. At breakfast this morning, I told my waiter that I was gonna hike up to Arthur's Seat, and he said, "Don't die of the heat." It's 67 degrees out here right now. I think I'm probably here during the perfect weather. It's amazing.
It was for centuries used as a royal hunting forest. Now, the term forest is not intended to imply anything with dense woodland, but would have been used for hunting game, particularly deer. By the 18th century, the royal use had certainly declined, and it became actually, unusually, a debtor's sanctuary. So people who had fallen into debt were effectively imprisoned.
I
in
work by
Holyrood
this
Park.
place that has a bunch of these images.
This
of,
volcano
like,
left
maps
behind
and stuff,
deposits
bro,
of hard rock
like,
that
street
differed from the
layouts,
soft
especially of, like, New
sediment
York
that
City.
surrounded them.
I've been
Then,
fiending
20,000
to
years ago, during the Ice
really,
Age,
like,
massive
try my
glaciers
best not to
scraped
overbuy,
across
bro,
the top
because,
of the land and
oh,
took a
it's
lot
so
of the
much
soft
inspiration,
sediment
bro.
with them, but left behind these hard rocks, or crags as they're known. But if you look at an elevation map of Edinburgh, you can actually see the direction that these glaciers were moving.
These volcanic plugs formed significant barriers to the ice and created this crag and tail landscape structure.
These crags acted as a shield for the soft sediment behind them,
Interesting.
creating a safe pocket for some of it to remain. In Edinburgh, one of these specifically stands out. And this dense rock, standing above most of the landscape, with just one way to the top, was the perfect spot for a castle.
Edinburgh
Kisses.
Castle owes its status and owes this
Oh, somebody
fantastic
should just rebuild
defensive
Edinburgh
position
in the
because
game.
of the fact that it's on
Now we got
this
Froggenauts
hard
castles. That
basaltic
should
plug.
be easy.
Its position in the greater landscape also plays a role in the significance of Edinburgh.
Edinburgh has no natural harbour. Its harbour has always been Lee, which is over a mile away and has its own very separate history.
Interesting.
Edinburgh Castle is the heart of Edinburgh. This hill or crag has been inhabited since the Iron Age, but the oldest surviving structure in all of Edinburgh is a small 13 by 30 foot chapel at the top of this rock.
Oh,
St.
also,
Margaret's Chapel
Sheikah
has watched the
gave me,
construction of this castle in the 12th century and the birth of Edinburgh on this ridge.
Early
Moose community?
position of
Yes.
Edinburgh was a great site
It's either
defensively,
Moose or
but it
Booty
also
Adams
created
community, but basically,
problems for expanding over
you can
time.
check
And for
into
many
open data and
centuries,
really, like,
Edinburgh was
check
really a
up
one
all of
street
these things that
town.
is, like, way easier to
Okay,
do
we're in it
with open
now.
data than it is
Now you can tell where you are.
using like Google Earth. So it's gonna like super make the Brooklyn build hella more informative because
This street is now
Now
known
it's
as
like
the Royal
really
Mile
quick
and is
resource
kind
I
of
can see
literally
what building,
the spine of
what
Edinburgh.
this, what's that, so forth and so
On
on.
one end you have the castle at the
on,
top, and at the other end you have the Palace of Holyrood.
Now, the Palace of Holyrood House is the royal palace in
Is this
Scotland.
what's
It was
crashing my
founded
game? Oh,
in
man.
the 16th century, but it's on
Oh, this redid all of my stats?
the
Hold the
site
fuck up.
of
What
an
did I do?
earlier abbey.
Holyrood Abbey technically dates back 2 years before St. Margaret's Chapel, but isn't
Hold
surviving
on,
since
yo, give me a second.
centuries later
My
it
game
was
is
destroyed and
actually
burned.
fried
But the
right now.
castle on one end and the abbey on the other marks these two distinct areas of
my
Edinburgh.
logs.
There were two separate boroughs. Originally, Edinburgh, so it's focused on the castle, and St. Giles.
Save logs to file. Hold on, Dadios. This is actually crazy.
Church, which were at the top end of what is now the Royal Mile. The other borough was the borough of Canongate, and this is the borough that has the Palace of Holyrood House in it, and it's very much the lower half of the Royal Mile.
No.
Even though the Royal
Alright,
Mile
I'm
is
gonna give him
referred
this
to
file.
as just
Hopefully
one
it's-
road, it's technically made up of 4
um,
different roads. The main 2 of them being High Street, which comes down from the castle,
Yo,
and the
I'm
other
kinda
being
sad.
Canongate, which leads to the Holyrood
What's
Palace.
that app
And they
that's messing
met
this up,
at
bro?
a major court, which was effectively a large defensive structure.
Custom
There was more of a
surface,
ceremonial
movement,
structure by the 18th century called the
extra
Netherbone
asset
Port,
importer,
but it was a very important dividing line between these two boroughs.
At this intersection today, there are brass markers in the ground that show where this gate once stood.
So although you can walk today as one continuous
What?
route, they
No base
only
color.
connect because these two separate boroughs
hold on,
came
Dadios.
together.
I do my very best to
me
make
just
these
do
videos
one
as
thing. I
accurate
think
as I possibly can, but even then I
added some
still get things wrong.
mods.
River
I
Thames,
thought it
along
was
the River
the
Thames.
offline
This was
mod
known
that
as the
they
Thames
had
Tunnel.
bumped
And you
up,
guys
but
love to let me know,
actually, I think
which
it's
is
a different
totally
mod.
chill because
Hold on
I think
one
it's awesome to have an environment where we can all be contributing and sharing. Unfortunately, not all environments are like that, especially today's news landscape, and that's why I'm incredibly grateful for today's sponsor,
crazy
Ground
'cause I
News. Ground
wanted
News is the
those
tool
for
I
this
use to
place
help me
that,
understand
you know what,
the news.
maybe-
They pull from over 50,000 sources and then help you understand the bias, the factuality, and the ownership of these different sources. And it's all backed by 3 independent news monitoring organizations. One of the best ways you can support this channel is by going to ground.news/Daniel Steiner. It's linked at the top of the description and will give you 40% off their Vantage plan. So here in the US, our president just dropped out of the next election. And if we look on Ground News, we can see the headlines that come from the left, that come from the center, and that come from the right. We can see all of the sources right here and their bias distribution, as well as their factuality and their ownership. This is useful because depending on the source, they will bend the headlines to give a different impression.
My bad. I did not mean to watch the ad. Like, I should watch the ad for him, but yeah.
If you wander around the city today, you might come across these old defensive walls, like the Flodden Wall, which I stumbled across. So it's not that surprising that a city this old has an old city wall still lying around like this.
Which I think is fire.
But the unique thing about Edinburgh is that there's a whole series of them lying around. And it says a lot about the turbulent past that the city has had. Edinburgh Castle has been attacked more than any other castle in all of Europe. And most of this conflict came between England and Scotland, and Edinburgh's strategic position between the two made it not only a target, but is also why it developed into the capital.
In addition to the castle, a
Now we know
royal
why it
palace
developed
was
into
built
the
there. There were courts of justice. There were increasing elements of the state that allowed Edinburgh to claim its status as a capital city. But no one actually decided at some point, okay, it's going to be Edinburgh.
The red lines on this 1930s map show where these walls once stood.
The existing roads in central Edinburgh were often built up to those walls, and so those roads that survive today, as you can see from the map, are very much following the lines of the original walls. By the 17th, certainly the 18th centuries, there was no need for them any longer, and they were a great source of building material. So generally, I think a lot of them were systematically pulled out.
That's hella silly. Like, they kept some places.
I'm quickly learning that there's
the
2
wall is still
terms
there.
we're going to come across a lot.
Yeah, I think we,
One is a close, and one is a
I think we go
wind.
too hard sometimes.
Or
and
wind. Wind
for
or
the sake
wind.
of not preserving
These are
the
Scottish
things that
terms
should
to
be
describe a
historical
specific
content.
kind of alley. And the reason these aren't your average alleyways is because the buildings aren't your average buildings.
This one here, this is St. Giles, and just in front of it, that's called the Parliament House. Now that's 14 stories high.
So we're gonna be
No matter how
loading
much the
again,
city
but I'm
grew, the
praying
population
that this
kind of
works
had
out,
to
Dadios.
stay on this ridge. So this led to some intense population density.
Both sides of the Royal Mile had really tall buildings.
These buildings along the Royal Mile were some of the first high-rise buildings in the world.
The way the land was viewed encouraged financially this building upwards.
So if a building was 1 story on the Royal Mile, it had to be built up several stories on the back just to match that same level. This led to a lot of underground or deep cellars that had just been built on top of over and over. And you can actually take a tour of one of these. I went to Mary King's Close, which is this big tourist attraction, and I was nervous that it was going to be kind of a tourist trap, but it was actually really cool, and they take you down into these closes that have been built on top of
Daddy-o.
since the medieval times.
So by the
I'm
mid-18th
waiting for my
century,
game to load,
it
and
was
you know me
so
and my
dense and
educational
overcrowded.
ass.
There were
I've been trying to
big
get
health
information and
problems and
understand why
overcrowding
certain shit's being
problems, and this
searched.
created this
I
desire
am over here,
to create
so
this
give me
new
1 second.
town.
Yes, I'm here. This is
But the
Daniel
geology that
Steiner's
made
video
Edinburgh
on
possible
the
is also
Edinburgh
what
map.
made it so
He
difficult
does a
to
series
expand.
called Edinburgh's Maps Explained.
South of the city, there was a big
close
marshland.
down.
West of the city were the remains of this volcano, Arthur's Seat. And to the north was another volcanic plug, which is Calton Hill. And just west of it was the best prospect
Yes.
for where to build this
guy-
new
let
town.
me actually
Even
put
though
this
it's
into a
distant
shot.
from the original Old Town. It's
He
on
has
the
some
crest
amazing
of a
videos,
hill.
dude.
But there was a major problem. These
And
two
I was in
areas were
Kissoon
split
just cleaning
by
up
the
some
Norlock.
stuff,
Our luck
adding
is
some
really
decals,
just the
making it a little bit
inland
more immersive. We added
freshwater,
a Bruins
so you could
burger
call it a lake.
and,
Norlock, or
pizza
North
pizza.
Lake, is now just a
Planet
beautiful
Pizza
garden. This is
by
Prince
Chaos
Street
Fund. So
Garden,
now we
and
just
is
gotta
actually
hope
where
my
I
game works.
took a surprise
It
nap
crashed
after
so
eating my
bad,
ice cream.
dude.
But
that
it took a few major things to make this
it
beautiful
reset
park
all
happen.
of my settings. I haven't had
There
it
were
crash
a
like that
long
in
series
so
of
fucking
attempts
long.
to properly drain
So I'm
the
hoping
Norlock.
that it
Not only
won't
was
be an
this
issue
technically
this
difficult,
time.
but there's also this
If it
map
is,
that
I'll just
shows
have to
all the
send my
land
logs to
disputes
start
of
queuing up.
who would own this land that was now created from the draining of the lake.
There's almost a sheer cliff drop that goes down to where the Norlock was. So it isn't somewhere where you could easily perambulate down into this ditch and go back up again. You have to traverse it by going further down away from the castle and then find
know, maybe
a
we try to
route
do this
that
with
goes
Wineport
across
with,
an elevated area
positioning
that took
the
about 30
castle.
years to build up,
'Cause
called
it's
the
like that, like,
Mound, which
tourist
is
attraction landmark.
this
But
area
I would
that
really like
bridged
to cradle
the
that castle
depression
more
of the
within
Norlock.
the mountain.
This is now where the Scottish National Gallery is, and out front there's this model of the city that I found way sick.
That's fire.
It also required investments in the right kind of bridges to run over into the new town, and these were quite significant undertakings as well.
Is that so?
Of these three things, the creation of Northbridge probably had the largest impact. For it to connect to High Street, space was made by opening up some of the buildings on the north side of the Old Town. This also led to the creation of the complementary South Bridge, which together now create the main cross axis for the Royal Mile.
It became necessary to
And it's
bridge
called the Royal Mile?
the
That's actually
Cowgate.
fire.
It wasn't quite like the Norlock because it wasn't standing water, but it was a very deep ravine.
This kind of has a weird side effect because Northbridge and Southbridge are both crossing the ridge that Edinburgh was created along. So the roads curved down and Cowgate lies at a much lower elevation.
Now, because the
what?
buildings were all built up on either side, you suddenly find you walk along, stare over the edge of the bridge itself, and deep down, it's the real ground level.
These
Oh,
two roads
shit.
together literally bridged the gap for an extending Edinburgh. But there was one more
We have
major
stuff like that,
motivation
yeah.
behind the design
that's
of this
cute.
new Georgian town.
Edinburgh needed to demonstrate it was loyal.
Honestly, this history is pretty long and confusing, but from what I understand, here's what happened. In 1707, Great Britain was formed between
I like how
England
you
and
cut the
Scotland.
doodle.
And then like 40 years later, some people who were both Scottish and Irish joined together, and there was something called the Jacobite Uprisings, where they invaded England and they tried to take the British crown. And Edinburgh had to be like, hey, we're not with them. We love being a part of Great Britain. And so they built this new town and designed it to show their loyalty to England and Great Britain.
And the new town was very much planned to glorify the monarch. The original plan for it was actually a Union Jack.
But it wasn't practical on the ground, so it was exchanged for a simple grid with street names to nod to the union of Scotland and England, like Rose Street, which is the symbol of England, and Thistle Street, which is the symbol of Scotland.
Beautiful.
And then straight down the middle was George Street for King George III. This clean rectilinear grid stands in stark contrast of the irregular, crooked streets
Wow, it
of
does
the
look
Old
like
Town,
Cities
creating
Skylines
these
game,
two
that
very
is.
visibly distinct sections of the city. A few decades later, this new town continued building, but broke this grid pattern and eventually bumped into the water of Leith, which I have to say, I walked along and is one of the most beautiful walks I've maybe gone on ever.
Oh my god, we still got fucked. Daddios, we're still fucked.
But beyond
gonna
all of
send
this
this to the
design,
dad- Oh,
the
no,
most
no,
interesting
no,
thing
we're not.
of Edinburgh is
Close.
what came out of it.
Keep local files.
Edinburgh was very much
that's
an
fine.
important
No, no,
centre
close.
for the Scottish
I thought it was gonna
Enlightenment.
be
And this
way
had a
more
number of
clickables.
different
Nah, we're all
facets.
good.
It was
we
a
win.
philosophical, ideological, and cultural
So I'm gonna let
movement
this
in the
load,
18th
then we'll
century.
fix
The
our
features of Edinburgh that
options.
we've been
So
talking
our
about actually
resolution
played a
is better
role
and shit.
in the Scottish Enlightenment. The first of them
Cool.
being Holyrood
This is a
Park.
beautiful
By
city,
studying
though.
the
My
strata
God.
of the rocks in this park, James Hutton developed a theory that would become foundational for modern geology. For me, the most interesting part of the Scottish Enlightenment was the advancements in medicine. A ton of discoveries were made in Edinburgh that have literally changed the world, like the discovery of chloroform and advancements in germ theory.
Wolf would probably love to
As the
build,
city
like,
moved through the
something
19th
like this, but,
century,
way
the need
more
for a train
complex.
station grew, and there was really only one place to put it. Waverley Station is nestled in Prince Street Garden, between the Old
Prince Street
Town and
Gardens,
the New
gang,
Town.
gang, gang.
A lot of other things had to steadily make way for that, as well as new routes in terms of roadways constructed to meet with the station. One of those being, of course, Coburn Street, this street that curves down from the Royal Mile right down to Waverley. That feels a very natural street to walk along, but a completely artificial street that were only put in to connect with the new station from the mid-19th century.
This is also where I got
cute.
my ice cream that I ate before my nap at Prince Street Garden. And if you've
Cute.
ever waited in a line alone for ice cream, it's a humbling experience. It's impossible to go to Edinburgh, and it's impossible to make a video about Edinburgh without mentioning Sir Walter Scott.
He had a very long influence, not just on Edinburgh, but on wider Scotland.
Damn, dude,
A
only
beautiful
lived
monument to
57
this
years.
Scottish
My God.
author stands on Prince Street, and you can actually climb to the top of it.
The Scott Monument in Edinburgh is really quite an awesome thing to look at. Incredible
Dude,
in
this
its
is
size
actually
and its scope.
real
In fact,
beautiful
this train
city,
station
bro.
in the old Norloch is named Waverley Station for one of his books, actually about the Jacobites uprising that I talked about earlier. Even though the new
See
town
how
had
many
been built and the
decals
city
we
was
have,
expanding,
Daniels?
the old town was still very overcrowded and very unsanitary.
And in the 19th century, it became one of the worst slums in Europe. Really quite shocking levels of deprivation. People stacked inside these very tall tenements.
Not only was it unsanitary, but it was just all around unsafe. In the 19th century, there was both a massive fire and one of the buildings just collapsed in on itself.
And they
That's
brought
fucked
in
up.
this medical officer of health, a very intelligent, enlightened man called Little John.
Henry Littlejohn was a pioneer in the field of public health. After extensively studying the illness and death rates in the Old Town, he and his research inspired an act for the improvement of the city of Edinburgh. The main goal was to decrease the density of housing in the Old Town.
To dramatically improve this problem of very, very high
'cause
levels of
disease is probably
mortality
spreading real
in the
fast.
central area of Edinburgh.
This map shows the proposal for several streets to be constructed through these dense houses, but really only this one came to fruition, which became Jeffrey Street.
That would literally bulldoze through some of these tenements, but allow remaining areas to be pierced by light and by better air.
Interesting.
The Edinburgh that I experienced that exists today did not come easily, but all of these little factors with a million more have created a beautiful city to wander around. Huge thank you to Christopher for helping me with this video. I want to plug his book again, which is linked in the description. His work that he does at the National Library of Scotland is available online. I'm going to put the link in the description, and you can go look at over 500 maps of Edinburgh and zoom in and see all the interesting things that I wasn't able to cover in this video. Thank you so much for watching this. It means the
You're
world.
welcome.
Please
This
give
is a
this
good
video a
video,
like,
dude.
subscribe to the channel,
I've
share
already
this with
given
your
you a
friends
like.
and family. It helps me
And
a
I've
lot.
shared it with the
If you're
homies in
interested in
chat.
helping even further, I have my Patreon linked in the description below, where I post these videos ad-free. You can be a part of that community. I just did a little giveaway, and they got one of the backpacks. And even if you don't check out the Patreon,
Beautiful. Appreciate that. Thank you. Take off that window. Put back on the music car. We gotta go to options first. I have to fix all of this right now. I'm hoping that save is not corrupted. 10 minutes. Graphics. Did they fuck with my graphics? They did. Shit. No, I think this is good. No, oh no. Disable, yes. Fuck. Oh man, I can't remember how we did this. Was it global illumination or ambient? There was something else you should take off. I'm gonna have to ask the daddios when they come back. I'm actually kind of peeved by that. That's good, that's good. Physical. Yeah, physical is fine. V-Sync is fine. I think V-Sync is fine. Edge scrolling off. Day-night visuals off. Start pause. Take off tutorials. Interface. Text scaling. Please go down. Take that off. So much better. Now we're fucking cooking. 12-hour clock, please. Fahrenheit. We want to use US customary. And the UI style. We want the dark gray orange. You already know the vibes. $40, 65, 30 interface, 65 master volume. Yeah, let me know if this is too loud, but I think we'll keep that. Alright. Oh, alright. It looks like it's moving fast. Alright. Let's hope this loads, bro. Because we did a lot of right everywhere and I did not save, bro. Alright, come on, game. You can load for me. You can load for me. You got this. You are so brolic, game. You are the best, bro. You are the vibe. Let's go. You are the best. Kissoon, you won't give up, bro. Kissoon, you are the phoenix. You are life, bro. Love your cities, daddios. Love your cities, bro. My missus is upset that I am streaming the game right now. So trust me, daddios. Love it. Love it. But tell people to like actually go and watch me so I can make it be like, hey, look, I at least got viewers, you know? Save me, daddios. Save me. Alright, so did we do the front here? Yes, right? There we go, bro. And then pull that this way. Alright, sick. Sick. Alright, cool. Now we come over here. And then let's add our... You know what? Let's make this a little bit easier on us. Decals, come over here. No, but then I do want green, right? Alright, no. Yeah, yes. Alright. I'm upset that I'm cheating myself out, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Anarchy, please. No, but then it looks run down. I don't want it to look run down. We're not gonna make it look run down. Alright, my bad, my bad. I was about to commit a sin against humanity. Alright, something. Oh, it did. Okay. Fuck, I'm so smart, guys. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Okay, boom. Let's go. Alright, and then over here. There we go. All right. All right, something like this. All right. Beautiful. Let me see here. I can't. Oh yeah. There we go. Something like this. Something like that. Something like this. No, no, no. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then take this. No, yes, no. Beautiful. Alright, and then we just come up here. Alright. And did we make our network work over here? Did I do that? Oh, fuck me. The citizen entity. Oh, man. Alright, hold on. Damn, Dadios. I guess I gotta run it every fucking refreshed accounts. I gotta run it every time. Alright, let's do this again, bro. Let's do this again. I could have restarted the game, but I just did all of that, and I'm not gonna do that one more time. Alright. Let's come over here. Oh, I didn't set the networks. Okay, that was weird. I'm usually one link hard, two direction, two. No, take that off. Beautiful. All right. Now over here, let's make it a little worn, but not OD. No. Stains. Alright. There we go. And then, yeah. Beautiful. Alright. Alright. And then what we can do here, again, I think greenery is hella important, so I have to remember to use greenery throughout the build. Alright. No. There we go. Oh wow, I was doing it over there. See? Oh, I put them together. Oh no, I did do the separate. Okay, yeah. We could throw in. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, sick. Alright. Oh, I didn't add the generic lemons. I have to add generic lemons joint. I heard his joint is fucking fire, dudes. Yeah. Walkway, sidewalk, path. No, what else? Let me see here. No. Oh, wait, yes. Let me see. Oh, alright, it won't work on top of here. That's fine. We'll just leave that for right now. Let's save real quick. We do B. Alright, this is chill. The population is more on back, so that's good. There we go. Alright. Do I want to put a mix here? Let's see something. Okay, hold up. UK mixed. Let's see what this gives us. Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, let's do. I had to just do this. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. The asset was so fucking big, bro. All right. Let's see here. All right, come over here. I wish there was a way it can wait. It can snap the road, right? Ah. Oh, that's interesting that it can snap the road. Ah, interesting. But all right. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright. Something like this. Alright, sick. Now, let's see if I can delete it this time. Please let me delete the fucking... Thank you. Oh my god. Oh no! No! Actually, don't delete it! No! Wait, no, actually, that's... I get it now. I get it. Fuck me. Why? Why did you do this to us, dude? Why did you do this to me? Alright. Fuck. Okay, sick. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that's beautiful. Now, let's put some different businesses, decals on here real quick. Oh, that actually, I hope that works. Let's see here, decals. Alright. Oh, can we fit? I don't think it can fit in here, right? No. Hold up. Okay. Let me see here. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. We have something. Alright, hold up. Let's do this. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so the Bubba Gump works. A little restaurant action. Beautiful. Beautiful. Add some realism to that, you feel me? There we go. Alright, hold on. Let's do this. Alright. There we go. Okay, sick. Come back over here. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Alright, sick. I like that. Now we will put a modular circular block thingy in there. And then we'll use some of our brick joints for here. And then we'll do like a little brick high street. So we are incorporating the brick more within the build instead of me doing that way. Like, dude, it was a long time ago, okay? You know, we're better detailers now, man. I'm better. I think I am. Bro, that sparkling water slaps. I wish regular water tastes like sparkling water. What I want to do is, wait, let me see something. Because I also got to see if these things are working. Oh, alright, cool. Households. Okay, okay. Okay. And I think we did the people's right? Did we? Interesting. Hold on, let me see something. Oh, people can leave. Okay, so alright. Alright, I think it's alright. Like, do I need to add this? It's not necessary, right? I think it should be alright. I don't know. You know what? We'll do an experiment. I'll add one to one side and one to the other side and see what happens. Alright, so over here... Go back here, modular blocks. We'll go mixed. I thought I can always use it. That was confusing. Let's do something like that. Do something like that. Do something like that. Here. Beautiful. And then this one, where are you at? Yes, thank you. Actually, I should fix you, so you should come like right about here, yes. There we go. Alright. Hold on. There we go. Beautiful. Take the transform tool. There we go. Alright, sick. And then over here, I think if we wanted to, we could do like a parking lot or two, or we can make these like little garbage refuge. Like, yeah. So, alright, cool. We have that. That should be operating. People are moving. People are dying. Things should be fine, right? Alright. Let's move this ground down a little bit. Hold up. Alright, sick. Now... we have to pull the buildings again. You see, I don't know why when I place these buildings... oh, man. Damn, this is annoying. Because we gotta be careful when we pull these buildings that they still have the thing on the side of it. Not on the side of it, but it still has the storefront. There we go. And then I just did all of this stuff here. Oh god, okay. We want to see. Alright. So something like this. Something like this. Sorry, I know I'm like super. Alright, come back over here. Whew. Gotta concentrate, daddios. Don't ever forget to concentrate. Okay, sick. We will keep this as is. Let's add in our pavement joints. So that was brick, that was surfaces, the Brickingtons. Alright, we do something like this. Something like that. There we go. Hold up. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, and then we will come over here with the young Linden. We will make sure it raises up in the sky like a gangster. Bong, bong, and then one right about here. This is phenomenal. We will keep this same pace. I like this pace. We'll just keep this for right now. And then what I want to do is come over here. Residential props. This is what I'm looking for. Yes, perfect. And then for this side here, maybe we do. Is it props? It is going to be props. No, no, no. Yes. Yes, there we go. Yeah. No, not that. Where's the smaller versions? Yes. I hate when I think I clicked something and I really don't be clicking it though. There we go. Nope. There we go. Alright. Phenomenal. Alright. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, and then alright, sick. That's it. You'll leave that just like that. Alright, and then let's get some more stuff up here. We could use a regular business billboard as well, honestly. Okay. Actually, let's do... Yeah, that works. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wait. Okay. No, that's fine. And then we'll get some dope ass like designs on the yeah, we actually, this would make sense. This wouldn't be a bad thing to put here. Music and tattoos are always a vibe together, right? Alright. And then let's see here. What's this? No, let's go to graffiti. Oh, we can do like, yeah. Wait, no, small. No, no. Yep. Yes, sir. There we go. Some Akira pills right here. You already know the vibes. There we go. And what's this? A little monster, yes. Alright, that's cute. To settle. Alright, no. Okay. Beautiful. And then over here, what can we put for that billboard there? What decals do we have, Daddios? Oh, this is cute. Oh, dude, Daddy-O's a Daddy-O, bro. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna fit this here, though. Alright, maybe if I... Alright, let's see something here. Alright. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright. So then, with that being said... And then we'll just put that right over here. Yeah. Something like this. Please, please balance it. Thank you. Alright, cute. Alright. Alright. Let me fix this real quick, y'all. My bad. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, what is it? My bad. Then, thank you. Come back over here. Let's go and... My bad. I just noticed that my window was confined. I thought I took that off. I didn't know that. Yeah, free. Okay, cool. Also... Alright. Alright, I think that's better, yeah. Perfect, and then what we'll do here is do some parking. Okay, come here. This. No, we'll do concrete rubble as well, and then let's do a 90. There we go. There we go, something like that. Okay. Beautiful. This way. All right. So here we go. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then over here, no, that one. Beautiful. Not, I don't want to, I hate when they like clump up on each other, but yeah, this is better, yes. There we go. Nice little, yeah, you know, a little bush action, you feel me? There we go. And then if we wanted to get a little funky with it, bro, we could get some props. No, props. And if I'm not mistaken, the props I will want to get are these joints here. Yep. Nice little sitting area. And I think that just works out. Well, that's way too gigantic, but like something like this. Okay. Here we go. Beautiful. And then what we'll do over here, Daddios, is let's grab some parking, some domes parking roads. Go to 3. Oh damn, that's way too close. Let's get the is this the sideways invisible? Let's go network. Something like this. Here we go. There we go. All right. All right, this should work. All right. Oh wait, did that not? Oh yeah, it did. Wait, no, I thought I killed it though. Why does it not disappear? Oh, cause it. Oh, cause this window is multi-chat. Oh, and I can't kill anything in multi-chat. Wow. Damn it. Alright, so that should work. People are walking down that block. We have the invisible parking. Alright, that actually looks like a decent block right now. Let's make sure that wall stays there though. So lock our components in place. Hold on, what? That was weird. Okay. Alright, this should be fine. Now, I did want to... I do got to add some more stuff over here. Right? But this is going to look like it's going to take a while, bro. And what I really, really want to do, if anything, is redo this whole area here. I don't like the way this area came out. I never did. So we're gonna work on... I don't even know if there's a way for me to fix this. We're gonna figure this out. So first things first. I'm also thinking, yeah, we have the birdsong meadows. We got to split certain things up too. I have to like sub-district this a little bit better. So let's go and bulldoze this building here. Yes, and then we're gonna get rid of this surface. Oh, Musica is done. Yeah. Alright. Now let's come over here. Let's get rid of some surfaces. We can keep the parking lot, or do we redo this whole... I think we redo this whole parking lot. I think we redo everything. I honestly think we redo this whole block and upzone it. It will... do we have some... Are these parts active? Let's see. We got a lot of work to do, Dadios. Go. You know what's crazy? I may add more parking over here because we have more space, but I'm gonna try not. I'm gonna try not to. But I think we can get a school here that's much better, that can hold way more, and we're just better at detailing now. So. We are international, Dario. Here we go. Yeah, you know what? This should have been the project this whole stream. We're just gonna redo this. Because honestly, we have to end up redoing this office plaza and the shopping mall. Yeah, everything just has to get densified. I was trying to save buildings, it's just not going to work that way. All right. There we go. What do you crave? I do not know what we crave, bro. Alright, cool. So then that's done, right? Spaces, decals. I thought there was a... Hold on. Oh, okay, it is. I was looking for that filter. There we go. There we go. There we go. We have any more stains? I don't think so. Wait, we we do. All right. And then we can go back. Yeah. There we go. Something like this. Something like that. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, and we got Star Q's park mod now. We can make a way better park. Right. Alright, take that out of here. Take that. Alright, sick. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Damn, bro. That's like the decals be ODing sometimes. But I think this is also because I was probably back then stacking so many decals. So, you know, it's also good. Can I see? Oh, I could. You see how crazy that was, bro? I was excessive. I was just an excessive fucking beast. It was disgusting. It was really some disgusting vile behavior, maybe. So yeah, we just gotta delete them. That's it. But then they don't appear sometimes. Like, what the fuck? See, that'd be confusing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That'd be confusing. Hold up. Yeah, that's confusing. Alright, whatever, game. You're playing with me. Unless I... Oh, you know what? I think I know what I gotta do. Lock them, then delete them. Yes, yes, yes. So that they don't reappear. Because I forgot that update hit. So, oh my god. There was so much that happens in Kissoon. Alright, but that's fine. That is so fine. Alright. Go. There we go. Yes, sir.